Okay, John in Reston, Virginia, as we return to the phones on Open Line Friday. Hello, sir.
Hey, Russ, I know it's been a big day for the debate, but I know what all those people are going to say by listening to you just about every day, so it was all kind of boring.
Okay.
But with that said, I was listening to you yesterday when you were talking about Chris Matthews and you rolling back the Democratic agenda over the last 65 years.
Yeah.
I think when you said one of your typically hyperbolic statements, you said, it's not about this or that or that. It's about getting the government off our backs and getting them away from being the central focus of our life. And I got to tell you, if any of your listeners out there that aren't in the military make the government the central focus of their life, they're a little bit sick. They're kind of like stalkers. Because you know what? The central focus of my life is my wife and my kids and my job.
Well, there's a whole bunch of people who central focus their lives to government. That's the problem. Everything they've got comes from the government. They get up and they look to Washington. They get up and they listen to what happens in politics in terms of what it's going to mean for them, what they're going to get. Way too many people. You know what is meant by that statement. You call it hyperbole, but it's not hyperbole. It represents something fundamentally wrong with the country today.
I don't think any of your listeners, if they truly looked at their lives, can say that the government is impacting it in any seriously negative way.
Really?
Really, unless you're a coal miner and you hate the idea that you have to keep your miners safe. Or unless you're, a forest or, a lumberjack or something.
You can't
cut down old growth forest.
Okay, you have just told me you're not serious. You have just told me that you are a card-carrying leftist with the coal miner comment that the only people can think there's too much government are the coal miner industry who are told they have to keep their workers safe. I don't need to hear any more from you. See, sir, I've come to the conclusion that I don't want to try to compromise with you. It's not possible. I want to beat you and not talk to you about it. You're going to wake up one day and you're not going to realize it's happened until it's too late. I'm through talking to people like you. It doesn't work. It doesn't matter. You can't even be honest. What? Do I need? No, I'm not going to debate the guy anymore. What's the point? This is my whole point. This is a great illustration of exactly what I'm talking about. This guy and I have there's no area of commonality there to find any compromise. None whatsoever. Zero, none. It doesn't make any, it's a waste of time to. Of course they're unreachable, but I don't care whether they're reachable or not. They can be beaten whether you reach them or not. We do our best to reach them here, Snurdly. Nobody reaches out better than we reach out. And if our reach out doesn't work, fine. Then they are targeted for defeat. It's pure and simple. I don't know what's so hard to understand about this. If you live in New York City, the government takes more than 65% of your income. You don't think that impacts your life? I left a place because of its impact on my life. I chose to live someplace because of the lesser impact in my life by virtue of living there. And a lot of people are making similar decisions. For crying out loud, the EPA alone is changing the way everybody lives. The FDA is changing the way everybody lives. Who's next? That'd be people waiting a long time. Let's see. Ron in Santa Barbara, right up the road here. Great to have you on the EIB network. Hello, sir.
Rush, Reagan Ranch, Reagan Library, dittos.
Thank you, sir, very much.
Your previous caller was a seminar caller. I can tell you, Rush.
You can't even smoke in the parks, for crying out. You can't smoke on your front step in New York. So you say the government doesn't impact your life? For criminally's sake, I'm going to get ticked off here, start uttering obscenities if I keep thinking about this, because the thing I can't suffer is stupidity. Willful, and that's what liberals are. They are willfully stupid. And I don't have patience, especially today suffering the ravages of some virus. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Well, Rush, listen, I understand I'm a recovering communist myself, and you've been like my sponsor for the last 20 years, helping me one day at a time.
I appreciate that.
Listen, Rush...
You can't get salt in a restaurant in New York City because the government won't let you eat it. We got Michelle Obama trying to tell you and your kids what you can't eat. The government doesn't affect your life? For crying out... I'm sorry, sir. What is it you were saying? I'm your sponsor. I heard you. I'm your sponsor. 20 years of Reaganism. Way to go.